unfiltered experience of my visa interviews. So hope you guys enjoyed my last interview where I talked about what you should do after you've gotten your admission. So today I'll be giving you guys unfiltered gist about my visa experience. So chill, relax, and let's have some fun. Hey guys, welcome back to my video. This is your girl Barbados. If you're new here, welcome to the tribe. We've been waiting for you, and here you are with us. We love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and let us know your thoughts. And to my forever recurring subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always sticking with me and hearing out my story. Hear me out. Me, I no go table. Sorry. So today on Filtered, I'm talking about my visa experience and how I got my visa in like 5 to 6 minutes. Yeah, it was that short, and I think I'm going to leave this out there. Visa interview is very short. Trust me, guys. You don't have the whole day. These guys, they have a lot of people they are going to interview that day, so they're not the only one they are coming to spend their life with. So it's a very short process, but very intense, and I saw this tweet one day and someone was like, this whole visa interview, it's more or less like you begging these people to allow you to their country that you be of good behavior, blah, blah, blah. And it really made me laugh because, don't mind me. But so I'll be talking about my interview. So I had my interview in July 2023. And the period when I got my admission, my funding, to when I got my visa was a long process. For me, it was a journey of faith. I have to emphasize that it was a journey of faith for me, and it was so intense. Days building up, especially the weeks building up to my visa interview. Obviously, I had my friends, I had gotten theirs, and I was excited about them, and I was in that space of God, when will it be my turn? No, I'm rejoicing with other people. No, you have to show up for me and all of that, you know. But weeks and months building up to that was very intense. But one of the things that sustained me, I'm going to list a lot of things then before I dive into how the day itself went. One was prayers. I prayed a lot. I won't say I've always been someone that prays, but I had to intensify it because I knew this was more spiritual than physical. Well, I'm not going to dive into that, but that's the truth. It's not just about the conversation, as much as that is important. It's more spiritual than physical, and I'll let you know, guys. Let you know why later. But there are a lot of prayers. I had to build my faith and trust God for favor. This is very, very essential. And obviously I did my part, which is I was always rehearsing almost every day. I had people that were very intentional about coaching me. I had people review my desk 160. Hey! Oh! I hope you've watched my last video and how I stressed about the importance, because there are a lot of blind spots you will not see. But that is not for this video. Obviously, I had mentors and spiritual leaders that spoke into my life and prayed for me, and ahead of time. So I had a lot of coverage. This baby girl right here is a woman under authority, and she understands the power of spiritual authority. So diving into my interview, I had my interview on July 31st, 2023 at the Abuja embassy. So I arrived very early. Obviously, I was in Lagos at this point. I had moved from Abuja. I knew a lot of people say, yeah, I moved to Lagos to see my family, and I had to come back for my interview. I had to fly down and all of that. So I stayed with someone. I woke up very early, prayed that morning, went for my visa interview. Let me tell you, I booked Uber. And you know now how it is. I booked both, sorry, not Uber. Anyone, they all follow. And I was on our way, and I was just praying under my breath. Guess what? 7 minutes to the embassy, my Uber car, my boat's car, broke down. Hey! I was like, what is this? Just my breath. breathe, breathe, breathe. I say, what's this? Where do you people cannot find me? The guy tried working on the car, it wasn't working. I was like, so what do we do? Because I can't trek. Hey, I was close to the place, but I couldn't trek. So I had to book. He had to book another Uber for me. Thank God he was very sensible. He didn't shout. He didn't throw his voice. Obviously I had to pay him, but he had to cut the money so that I can be able to like cover up for the other payment for the other boat guy he called for me. And I think that was really very kind of him because man, some of those boat guys can be very annoying. So that was the first hurdle I found on my way. Generally, I got to the embassy and the hurdle of carry your phone. You can't carry your phone inside and who to give it to. But God helped me. I found a female officer that I spoke to, and she was like, okay, you know what, I just like you. No worry, I'm going to help you. So I gave her my phone. I was scared initially. I made her no shall go steal my phone because the only way I go back to Lagos. So because of flight and all. But I gave her, we got into the line. And the truth is, all through this period, I kept on praying under my breath and speaking words of favor. I obviously had scriptures I was meditating on during that period and all. Fast forward to the interview, proper obviously the checking and all. The guy in front of me that they interviewed got denied. Hey, to me. It means it was like they poured cold water on me. And I was like, Lord, I can't leave here without my visa being approved. Because first of all, this is just July 31st. And I'm supposed to resume school like in 2 weeks' time. When will I start looking for another date to apply? God forbid if I was rejected. So all those thoughts was running through my head. I was like, God, you can't feel me at this point. And it was a very tense period. It was very tense period. I was so tense. Trust me, I was so tense. I was so tense. And it got to my point. So this is where the main gist is. Hear me out, like listen. So this is why I say favor of God. I got to my turn. The usual thing. Pass me your document, please. Hi, good morning. I passed the document. The woman no answer my greeting. First class goes. But no offense taken. But I was tense. Then she asked me, where are you going to? Then I'm going to the University of Cincinnati to pursue my master's degree in women and gender studies, a 2-year program. She asked me another question. And the thing was, by the time she asked me the second question, because I was tense, I was talking off points. And I'm not joking. I sincerely mean, I was talking OP. Then this was when the bomb busted. She said, can you please answer what I asked you and not what you have crammed? Hey, Marima Sunday. In my mind, I was like, oh, my village people. Oh, my village people. Oh, my village people. No. You guys cannot have me right here. Immediately she said that, she looked straight into my eyes. Whew, I was like, no, Lord, this cannot be the end of my interview. And she was like, relax. By the time she said that word, relax, I knew it had switched from anger to favor. Because that is enough reason for them. A lot of people I shared this with, especially those that, were coaching me. I, said in my last video, Moazu, Obaloba, Mosh, Koka. When I narrated this, they were like, that was enough reason for them to have, denied you. But that was when God stepped in and she told me, relax. And I was a little bit relaxed, but still tense because I haven't gotten what I wanted, Like they say, it's not over until it's over. So in my mind, I was like, okay, what's the next thing she's going to ask me? So she asked me some other questions. She asked me things like, what do I do? And this is what I'm going to say. Like, I said initially in my other video. If you've not watched my other video, please go and watch it about the S160. Your S160 reflects who you are. So before they meet you, the S160 already tells them who this person is, and obviously everything you have to say has to be in accordance to what you've said in the S160. So the S160 is like your twin. It's a reflection of who you are. So please make sure this one is very detailed. Once they ask me things like, what do you do? And I say, I didn't just say I was a banker. I don't know why I'm still using this example. That was what I used the last one. I said at that point, I was like, I'm a research assistant with my professor at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and my duties include, but I was very detailed. And as I was saying it, she was looking at, obviously, she was looking at my profile and seeing that everything I was seeing was matching with what was written on my desk 160. So you see why you have to always sync it, and that is why you need people to help you review. And she asked me, okay, what does my parents do? I was like, oh, my dad is a businessman, my mom is this. Like, how many siblings do you have? Well, oh, I have 4 siblings. I'm the five. I'm the last of 5. My brother works at this. Yeah, he's in the United States. My sister does this. They're married. Gave family history, and she was nodding. So at that point of nodding, but trust me, let me tell you, she nodded in my own. Does not mean I've heard transcript of people that they say they were talking with confidence, and the viewer was nodding and still gave them the night. So even if they are nodding, it does not mean that they are agreeing with you. Because the thing is, once you come for the visa interview, you are naturally seen as somebody that is not qualified. You have to be the one to prove to them that you are beyond doubt eligible. Yeah, that's the word, eligible for this visa. So, upon coming for your visa, you're more or less like seen as someone that is not eligible. So you have to prove beyond doubt that you are eligible. So she asked me, yeah. So after asking me what do my parents do, and said, what will I be doing after my program? I don't want to say anything though, because waiting we talk for a year, we don't know whether that's true. True. If you know, you know. So she asked me what will I be doing after my program. I shall talk, I cook, I cap. If you know, you know. Oh my god, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but that aside, and so yes, then I think when I knew I had gotten it was when she asked me, where will you be staying in the United States? And I was like, oh, I have applied for on-campus accommodation, and I'll definitely be relaying back to my program director as soon as I get my visa to be sure that it has been approved. And the next thing I heard is, voila, your visa has been approved. Trust me, guys. See, anything when I talk after that, your visa has been approved. And what they used to say again, your passport to get ready in 3 to 5 business. All those one, no. I carried my white paper and ran out. Oh my god, you need to see the excitement on my face. It felt like a dream come true. I was so excited. When I left like the initial place, like the long walk, Abuja members were the long walk when you come out of that, could I call it cubicle or whatever, to walk down outside. I was screaming, and someone said, someone saw me, I was like, you are still inside this thing, they should not deny you. I said, God forbid, who are you? Are you the devil? Leave me alone. I screamed, I shouted, and I came out. And the first person I hugged was that female officer that held my phone, and I went to hug her. I gave her a very big hug. I was like, thank you, I got my visa. Because I remember when I met her initially, I didn't say this. She was like, don't worry, you're going to get it. She was like, you look so tense. Don't worry, you're going to get it. And obviously, I got it, and I came. I hugged her. I told her, thank you for your prayers and all. Then took my phone from her. I gave her something. I had some spare cash with me, and I gave her. And I called my sister. Oh my god, you need to see you need to see. Whew, it was such a very beautiful moment. Like July 31st was such a beautiful moment. It reminds me of so many things, and it's so beautiful. I want to cry, but I'm just being, don't mind me, but this is my visa unfiltered. This was my experience, and as I'm saying it now, it's been a lot of memory, because there were battles I fought before that day. I had I remember I had a dream about my passport being stolen a week to my visa, and it brought a lot of tension. And this is why I said in my last video, and I still say it in this video, this visa process is more spiritual than physical. Please involve God. Don't say because you've gotten funding, that's it. You even need God more at that point, because I've seen a lot of people that lose their admission, their funding, because they got denied. So please trust God, oh, trust God. And that period limits, who you have conversation with about the process, until you really get it, you can now say, oh, I'm leaving the country and all. So this was my visa interview, unfiltered. And I mean, everything I said here was really unfiltered. Trust me, guys. I'm being as open and as real as possible. And I really want to thank God for God's favor during that day. I also want to thank God for my spiritual authorities. Thank for Pastor David Obreli. Thank God for Pastor Mamus, Masochi, my praise. Everyone that was an instrument, Pastor Victor, Pastor Tobe, then my friend at that point. We don't really talk so much now because of distance. Hello, he was really very, 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 very helpful during that period, especially when I came back to Lagos. Yeah, so I really want to thank everyone that helped me. Then to my coachee, Mwazu, I love you so much, my amazing Muslim friend that was there for me, and he's still there for me because he's my paddy till now. Thank you so much. Obaloba, thank you. Mosh of the Most High. Coca, Tammy of Boston. Oh my God, I have so many people. And the beautiful thing is that God brought amazing friends. That this is what I'm talking to you about. Like, this is people I met on my visa application period. These are people I met online, obviously through the visa group. So this is why I said you need to join visa group. You're going to not just meet amazing, you're not just going to ace your visa interview, you're also going to build friendships that will obviously last, for as long as you want, because this is what I'm talking about. I still keep in communication with them. So I hope this actually helps you and encourages anyone out there who is looking forward to their visa interview. You got this, baby girl. You got this, baby boy. You're going to be here. Trust me, as God did it for me, He's going to do it for you. So I'm rooting for you. Barbados is rooting for you. So please ace your visa interview. If you have questions, please reach out. I'm always open to answer your questions. So until my next video, please don't forget. Come. All these things where I talk, you like her, you don't like her. You like her, you don't like her. Please. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know your thoughts on my videos. And also, if there are other videos suggestions you want me to do, please let me know. So on to my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.